Our story is one of redevelopment, really. Just over a year ago, we redeveloped and extended our house, and we managed to come up with firm ideas on what we wanted to do in most parts of the house. Really with one exception, and that was in our dining room, where we knew we wanted something with a bit of a wow factor. We knew it needed to involve wine, but really had struggled to come up with exactly what we wanted. And so actually this one part of the house sat unfinished for just over a year before we found the guys at Hobson's Choice. Most of the trades that we used were already known to us, or indeed were recommendations from friends or family in the local area. And Hobson's were no different. It was a great recommendation from someone whose opinion we value highly, who'd had a great experience themselves with Hobson's. The decision to work with Hobson's really was founded on 2 or 3 key things. Firstly, I think they really got us, simply because they took the time to really understand what it was we were looking to create and how it would play a part in our daily lives, the way we entertain, the way we live as a family. They just really got it. And then the whole process from start to finish, the design ideas and concepts, all the way through to helping us understand how the project would unravel as time went on, was just exemplary.
Every time we asked for something, it got delivered, so that was perfect from my perspective.
The initial design proposal that we received actually was a million miles away from what we had originally thought. But that's not a bad thing. It absolutely wowed us. It took some very simple ideas and some basic requirements and turned it into something way beyond our dreams. So the creativity that the guys at Hobson's used to take some fairly simple ideas that we had and turn it into something magical was just brilliant.
And I think the other thing they did really well was look at the rest of the house, so it fits seamlessly, doesn't it?
Yeah, they really got the house and us.
Well, Martin was fantastic when we came to install it. We were actually away when the installation happened, and we came back, the house was clean, the project had been immaculate. There was absolutely no stress at all of having them in the house. When we got back, there were a couple of little bits that needed to be finished off. They turned up on the day they said they were going to, did what needed to be done, and everything was just finished off perfectly. So I was super happy about that.
It really was the most stress-free process I think we've ever been through in terms of any sort of building works or interior fit-out works, both in a personal capacity or indeed in work capacity. The guys were just brilliant.
Actually, already with the family, it's been really nice. We had a lovely family meal the other weekend and sat down here and used this part of the house, which I think we probably left a little bit on its own and a little bit barren for a long time. So it was quite nice to feel like this is now part of the house that we can use all the time.
For me, there's another very personal story. I've been collecting fine wine now for over 30 years, but as most people will know, it's stuck in some beautiful cave somewhere, probably under the Wiltshire countryside. So the opportunity to have some of it, at least, back at home is really very special, and so I'm super chuffed with the end result.
It's actually beautiful to sit there and look at all of the bottles put together, and we've had a lot of holidays in the Bordeaux area of France, and most of these are Bordeaux wines, and so I like to look at it because it takes me back to all the visits.
I mean, for me, I think it's the warmth that it brings to the overall room and the space. It's just a lovely, comfortable space to sit and enjoy great food, great wine, great alcohol. Yeah, love it. The end result is just exceptional. We're over the moon with it. The whole experience was fantastic working with Hobson's Choice, and it's worth every penny. I think the one thing that stands out for me about Hobson's Choice is their creativity and attention to detail.
And they really care about making the project the best it can possibly be. Every single person at Hobson's that we've come into contact with has the same passion for what they're doing, and I think that really sets them apart.
I mean, it's true to say that they exceeded our expectations every step of the way.
Yeah.
I think if you're considering using Hobson's Choice for a project, my one bit of advice is stop procrastinating and get on with it. Go for it.